Welcome to Volume 1 of PowerPoint 97, Getting Started. And I really think we ought to get started because this is quite an exciting program, quite really an easy program to learn, a fun program. It allows you to really be creative. It allows you to not only communicate your thoughts effectively and to really seem impressive in your presentation, but also to really flex your artistic muscle, your organizational muscle, and to just make yourself look great. And it's fun. It's my favorite program that Microsoft offers, and I hope by the end of this series it'll be yours as well. So I think a great way to start would be to actually look at a presentation that I made myself, because I think when you see this, and by the way, I'm just going to find the PowerPoint icon. I'm going to click on, and we're going to start this. I'm going to open up an existing presentation. I hit OK, and then well, there it is, not there, and I might be concerned. There are no presentations in this file. You have to make sure you know where you put it. Usually things will be in My Documents by default. I happen to know it's in my C drive in the main directory, and there it is. And if I wasn't sure if it was the right one, I would be reminded by looking to the right here that here is a little sample icon of what it's going to look like. This is what I need. And by the way, this presentation should be very, very helpful in letting you see the capabilities of PowerPoint 97. We begin here just to give an overview of what this program can do, because I think you'll find it very impressive. And really, by the end of the series, you'll have no problem doing it yourself, and it really isn't hard. So let me open it up. And whenever you're asked about macros, always disable macros. You never want to play with macros because macros can be involved with viruses and they serve no purpose. So always disable when given that choice. Sometimes you won't have that choice, so just ignore it. But if it says enable or disable macros, always disable. Okay, here we are. And I'm going to the slideshow view, which we'll talk about in the next volume in terms of the different views, but we're going to actually look at a presentation right here. And here we go. Notice the little fade in. Things are happening. So we have a typewriter effect. We see the text moving. That's a form of animation with sound. And also it's nice because the typewriter seems like somebody's actually typing it in. It's amazing. All animation. Okay, then here I am, Daniel Shapiro, PhD. So a love affair, and I'm the author. It's very exciting. And to really show it's a love affair, I hit the button again. And a little piece of clip art, which we'll be talking about later. And that's cute, and it's love and heart, makes sense. And here's the big part of it. Here's the climax of the first slide, me coming down from the corner, and that's just animation. That's me inserting a picture of myself and then animating that. And of course, you'll be able to do that with yourself, and you'll be able to animate it, and you'll be able to make it do anything you want it to do. So let's go to the second slide. Notice the same slide transition, a little effect. And now we're into introduction. And start to notice that on the top right hand of this slide is my face. And there's a couple reasons why I have it there. One, I can't get enough of myself. And the more I can see myself, the happier I am. And I think you'll feel the same way. And also, this will demonstrate how later when we talk about the slide master, that whenever you put something on your master slide, it will always be there on every consecutive slide. And so for the remaining slides, you will see my face there. And it only took one little piece of keystroking to get it in there. Okay, nice sound effect. It's really easy to figure out with the right instructor, who is me. And PowerPoint is the most common business presentation software there is, and that's probably why you have it. Somebody knows that you need to use it, or somebody's asked you to learn it, or you want to learn it because you want to become a more effective presenter in the business world or the academic world. You're in the right place. Same slide transition. And I'm going to do that one time to do it with every slide that comes forward. And here we go. And this is a new. See, this is animation as well. It's just a little different. A little fancy. This time I have the animation coming from the bottom. Just spruces it up a bit. And what's not to love? There's nothing not to love because this program can make you look like a genius. And that's, arguably I'm a genius. I don't want to toot my own horn, but you might be a genius, might not be a genius, but you know what? You could just be the average person out there, and you can seem like a genius because this program can do that for you. Hey, you see that? That is cool. It's so cool. And that, by the way, is word art, which is new to Office 97, and we'll talk about that as well. Alrighty. now we've done something different. It shows that I've changed the font of the actual text. And this is clip art, and then I added the sound effect of clapping, which is one of the things you actually have in the program, so you have that waiting for you when you want it. This is my attempt at art, and I realized that I'm not Picasso, although it has that Picasso ambiance. Is it a dog? Is it a person? Is it a happy animal or human being? Why the color scheme? We might talk more about the artistic merit of it, but the fact is you can draw, and if you happen to be artistically inclined, you'll have much better success. And we'll spend some time talking about how you can add drawings and add other kinds of art to spruce up and really make the presentation your own. Now here's a little special thing. If I go and click on right here, and I might do that, animation. Animation in the truest sense, a little video clip. And all that is an AVI clip, which you have on your PowerPoint 97 CD. So if you put your CD in there, you can do that, and we'll talk about that as well. And very, very common in marketing and in academic settings and in business settings that you will need charts. And the great thing is we're not talking about simple charts. We're talking about really, really professional looking, attractive charts that are really easy to do.